Clarksville, Ohio, home to the Claymont Mustangs and the site for the 7th and final game of the IVC Boys Basketball Showcase. It's the North Division champion Buckeye Trail Warriors against the South Best Hiland Hawks. Welcome to high school basketball here on Big Time Sports. I'm Mitch Spinell alongside Rick Ridgway. Buckeye Trail in the Showcase final for the first time since joining the IVC. A great year for the Warriors, but tonight they face Hiland, who topped the South for the 6th time in 8 seasons, Rick.
Yeah, Highlands, you know, they're a mainstay right here. Buckeye Trail, this is their first time in the final, so it should be a good ball game. You know, Buckeye Trail coming in 17-2, Highlands 17-3. The only team that beat Buckeye Trail in the IVC was Malvern, and naturally, you know, Highland goes undefeated once again.
Our pregame report brought to you by Right Mark Roofing. Both teams coming in red hot. The Hawks have won 12 games in a row, 17 out of their last 18, while the Warriors are riding a 14-game winning streak. Let's take a look at some of the keys to the game up here, brought to you by Buckeye Career Center. Rick, what are the differences here tonight?
Well, the big thing's going to be for the Buckeye Trail Warriors. They're going to have to handle the pressure and limit fast break points from the Hawks. And the Hawks, they're going to have to neutralize the inside height and rebound well against the Warriors, who are pretty tall inside.
We go from our keys now to the starting lineups for both teams, brought to you by Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Let's start with the Warriors.
Okay, you got 0, Sammy Brown, number 1, Chris Loudon, number 11, Easton Rominger, number 23, Ellie and Eric, and number 33, Kyra Egan.
An all-senior lineup for Buckeye Trail. Let's see the Hawks lineup.
Okay, for the Hawks, you've got number 15, Alex Miller, number 20, Caleb Mishler, number 22, Caleb Yoder, number 23, Ashton Schrock, and number 35, Ryan Zerger, the big man inside.
It'll be a senior class for Buckeye Trail, 4 seniors and a sophomore for the Hawks here. Once again, our starting lineups brought to you by Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. When we return, we'll be just moments away from the final matchup here in the IVC Showcase. It's the North's Buckeye Trail. It's the South's Hiland here on Big Time Sports.
When that autumn chill rolls in, head to Millwood Lumber in Janaden Hutton. We've got seasoned firewood, bark-free, clean, and ready to burn. Each grab-and-go bundle shrink-wrapped with a handle, perfect for your fireplace, camper, patio, or wood stove. We also sell bulk firewood and buy-standing timber. Stop by 2400 Larson Road or visit millwoodlumberinc.com, your hometown source for warmth, comfort, and friendly faces.
At Mears Nissan, we make car buying easy. We want our customers to have a pleasant buying experience from start to finish. We offer a comfortable and welcoming space where you can feel confident making your purchase. Family owned and operated for over 35 years, we're proud to offer family-friendly financing options designed to fit your budget. Don't just take our word for it. Take a look at some of our happy customers. So if you're planning on buying a new or used car or truck, look no further than Mears Nissan in Canton, and let our family take care of yours.
The American Professional Truck Driving School by Buckeye Career Center offers hands-on CDL training and expert-led classroom instruction to prepare you for success. Already trained elsewhere? No problem. Complete testing on-site at US America CDL Test Center by Buckeye Career Center. Register for training or to take your CDL test by calling today. Get the skills, get certified, get on the road with Buckeye Career Center.
Looking to make your brand stand out? Come visit Albert's Advertising at 104 East Main Street in downtown Sugar Creek. We're your one-stop shop for custom wholesale embroidery and screen printing, catering to businesses of all sizes, big, small, and everything in between. Enjoy the perks of low minimum orders and no setup charges on screen printing. We're open Tuesday through Friday from 11 to 5 and Saturday from 11 to 3. Elevate your branding with Albert's Advertising today.
Locally owned Albin Title in Dover is a full-service title and escrow company. Our experienced staff has over 100 years of combined experience. The choice is yours. Choose Albin Title in Dover. Call for an estimate at 330-343-5800 or log on to albintitle.com.
We are farmers.
Looking for a Ford? Head to Parkway Ford in Dover, Ohio, just a quick drive from Canton. We're your hometown hub for new and used cars, expert service, and financing made easy. Whether you're buying, leasing, servicing, or selling, our team is here to help. No pressure, just great deals and even better people. Serving drivers from Tuscarawas, Stark, and Summit counties, we do business your way, the right way, the Parkway way. Come see us in Dover.
Mellow tones for Monaco Lawn Care and Maintenance. Are you tired of all the lawn work you have to do? Let Monaco Lawn Care and Maintenance do it for you. Just pick up the phone and call Monaco's Lawn Care and Maintenance. No job is too big or too small, and you'll have the best dressed lawn in your entire neighborhood. Make the call to Monaco's Lawn Care and Maintenance, 330-987-8144.
Welcoming you back here to Claymont High School. It's the final game of the IVC Showcase between the Hawks of Hiland High School and the Warriors of Buckeye Trail. Mitch Spinell alongside Rick Ridgway here as we get to our tip-off, brought to you by Mount Hope Fence. The best of the best in the IVC this year, facing off for the first time since 2020. In all 4 games these two teams have faced off in, Hiland has won all 4. The Warriors trying to change history here tonight. First shot off the side of the backboard, that is Hiland. Alex Miller on the attempt. So here come the Warriors for the first time on offense, and on the fast break, it's thrown up off the glass and rebounded by the Hawks.
Buckeye Trail in that zone, Mitch, start the game.
Miller now going back to the baseline here, kicks it back towards the top. They swing it to the other corner now. A three-point attempt is good. First basket of the game, courtesy of Caleb Mishler. The Hawks currently on a 12-game winning streak. That is the second longest in the IVC, behind Buckeye Trail's 14, as the attempt is missed by Eric and thrown out of bounds. So the first turnover of the matchup.
Little short arm right there inside in the paint for Eric. Turnover to the Hawks.
Hawks representing the South here in the championship game. Warriors of the North. The South has won 5 of the first 6 games today here in the IVC Showcase, with East Canton being the lone victor from the North in the second game of the day against Garaway. Meanwhile, Sandy Valley, Ridgewood, Tusky Valley, Claymont, and Indian Valley winning beforehand, and the second 3 made by Mishler.
Hawks doing what they do, nailing the threes.
6-0 Hiland already. A minute and a half into the game, and the dribble is picked up by Sammy Brown, who throws it away.
Pressure turnover for Hiland.
And already, it's Greg Strasser calling his first time out of the contest, a 6-0 run to start for Hiland.
That's a good start for Hiland, you know, once again hitting the threes, 2 out of 3 from the field. 2 turnovers for Buckeye Trail. They're going to have to settle down.
One thing we talked about off air during the pregame was the coaching experience. Greg Strasser, in his 5th year with Trail, has been a very successful head coach for them, coaching in one of the biggest games he's had in his career so far against a state championship winning coach in Mark Schleybaugh for Hiland. How does he kind of maneuver around maybe not as much experience as Schleybaugh?
Well, you know, Hiland's Hiland. Everybody knows what they do, but the big question is, how do you stop them? I think little nerves are showing up here for Buckeye Trail. This is going to be the toughest game they've had all year.
And the Hawks setting up on offense once again now. It's over to Caleb Yoder. Correction, that's Ashton Schrock on the top, and the first turnover by Hiland, and it is picked up close by Easton Rominger, the senior. Buckeye Trail able to get a stop now. Here comes Rominger, throwing it inside the corner, and a tough pass, and Hiland able to throw it back in, but a missed attempt by Brown. Rebound by Ryan Zerger. It's thrown up from the top for 3 once again.
Another 3 there for the Hawks. That's 3 out of 4.
Mishler continuing to dominate here. He has all 9 Hiland points. Brown being swarmed here. It's stolen on the throw over to Eric. Here comes Mishler once again. Off the back iron now. Here comes Loudon. Loudon trying to roll inside. The ball is knocked away, and it's ripped out of the hands of the Hawks. And the first basket goes to Elian Eric, the senior.
Stop the bleeding there a little bit, Mitch. 9-7, Hawks on top.
Eric standing at 6'9" here, the tallest player among both starting lineups. Now it's in the hands of Alex Miller, kicking it over to the corner. Miller setting up for a screen here for Ashton Schrock. Miller getting it back now. Miller driving inside against Eric, throws it back over to Schrock on the right side. Now here comes the Hawks. Mishler again for three. In and out, rebounded by Eric. So Caleb Mishler has come out firing here from the three-point line in the first half of the first quarter. Into the corner, three-pointer for Buckeye. No good, rebounded by the Hawks. It was Rominger on the attempt. Miller driving down court, finds a slip, kicks it back out to the corner. And the Hawks will reset now with Mishler. They hand it over to Schrock, who's closely guarded by Rominger. A floater from Schrock is no good. They kick it out to Mishler again. Mishler, his fourth three of the quarter.
Might want to say he's hot, huh?
Mishler 12, Buckeye trail 2, reaching the halfway point of the first period. And another steal here for Hiland. It's on the dive by Schrock.
That's the fourth turnover in the quarter, and then they turn it right back.
They tip it over now to Loudon. Loudon on the fast break. Lays it up and in. It's 12-4 Hiland. They throw it back over to the corner now to Caleb Yoder, the 6'1" senior. Mishler thought about it again. Here comes Yoder. Yoder throwing it down the baseline here. A trap here for the Hawks in the gray area. Mishler, a long two-point attempt is good. So Caleb Mishler doing all the work offensively for Hiland. 14 points now and a 10-point lead for the Hawks. Egan, Buckeyes leading scorer here, misses. A rebound by Brown. They throw it back out to Egan from the top for three. Got it. Kyrie Egan on the board. That cuts the Hiland lead to 7.
That was a big possession that time for Buckeye.
So Miller throwing it over to Zerger. Zerger, the sophomore, going up against Eric. No good. Rebounded by Buckeyes big man. Taking it down floor here now into the hands of Kyrie Egan. Over to Eric. Eric up on top of Miller, and it's 14-9.
Ever since that timeout, Buckeye Trail's caught fire here.
2 baskets now for Eric. Hiland still has the lead. All 14 points courtesy of senior Caleb Mishler on 4 3-point attempts and a 2-pointer as well. 3 from the corner. Miller, no good. Rebounded by Eric. Kyrie Egan with the ball. Egan averaging just over 15 points a game, and he'll be called for a travel. We'll take a timeout here with 2:17 left in the first, and the Hawks up 5.
Thinking about selling your car? Make it fun at Ferris Chevy Toyota. We buy all cars, any truck, any SUV, and we pay top dollar, even if you don't buy from us. It's fast, easy, and yes, car buying is fun at Ferris. Visit us on the Wabash in New Philadelphia or start online at ferrischevytoyota.com. Ferris Chevy Toyota on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
Selling your home is one of the largest transactions you will have in your lifetime. Sure, you could try to sell it yourself, but you can also cut your own hair, but why risk it? There are contracts, inspections, appraisals, financing, marketing, title work, and negotiating. Why not leave it to the professionals at McIntyre Realty, one of the few remaining locally owned real estate companies. As my granddaughter Mason says,
make the call!
Since 1988, Wood Electric has been your hometown electrical contractor of choice, trusted for top quality commercial, industrial, and residential electrical work. From new construction to repairs, we do it all. And we do it right the first time. And when the unexpected hits, we're here with 24-hour emergency service, because the lights won't wait. Call Wood Electric today, where experience meets reliability. Wired right, right on time, every time.
Speedy Septic Service. We are a family-owned, full-service residential, agricultural, and commercial sewer and drain cleaning service. We have highly trained technicians equipped to utilize the most advanced technologies in high-pressure jetting and video inspections of sewers, with many of them with us for over 12 years. We have expanded our services, including Tuscarawas County operations and maintenance and point-of-sale inspections. Call 330-878-5423. Speedy Septic Service.
When it comes to your health, trust the expertise close to home. Pomerene Hospital, nationally recognized for excellence in community health, serves Tuscarawas and Holmes counties with compassionate, specialized care. From pain management to gastroenterology and to women's health, our local offices are just minutes away. Pomerene Hospital, where advanced medicine meets a commitment to our neighbors. Learn more at pomerenehospital.org.
Do you have an old junker sitting around that's not worth anything? It might be just an old junker to you, but at Speedy Auto Salvage, it's worth big bucks. Your end-of-life car or truck will quickly turn into cash for vacation, bill payoffs, or just money for fun. Speedy also takes sheet metal and old appliances and will put cash right in your hands. Speedy pays top dollar for your end-of-life vehicle, sheet metal, scrap iron, and even old appliances. Pickup service is available. Hurry in today to Speedy Auto Salvage.
Back here at Claymont, 2:15 remaining in the opening quarter, and Hiland up to a 14-9 lead with the basketball. And the Hawks working around offensively here. It's now number 12, CJ Yoder, into the game as Mishler missed the mid-range, rebounded by Loudon. Chris Loudon, part of the all-senior lineup here for the Warriors. As they work offensively now, they tried to find Eric inside, and the ball up on the floor. It's stolen by the Warriors. Mid-ranger is no good, and it's rebounded by Zerger. Zerger on the fast break here. A long pass over and a nice basket for the Hawks. 16-9 now. Here comes Buckeye with a minute and a half remaining in the first. Carson Hastings just got into the game for Buckeye, had the ball knocked away, and it's picked up. Reset here for the Warriors. Loudon working point against Alex Miller defensively. Hastings trying to find somebody open now. They throw it back out to Kyer Egan. Less than a minute remaining here. Egan trying to find Amick inside the paint. They give it back out to Loudon. Loudon getting close to Miller, and Loudon nearly lost it, gets it back. They'll kick it to the left side. They'll find Connor Egan now into the game for the first time. Kyer Egan over to Loudon. Loudon trying to find Amick, and the ball slips away. They say it's last touch by Buckeye.
7th turnover in the quarter for Buckeye Trail. Pressure is bothering them a little bit there, Mitch.
Hiland defense playing quick and aggressively, as seeing a few return men for the Warriors and Hawks as well. Yoder and Schrock return to the game. With 35 seconds left in the opening period, it's Ashton Schrock at point for the Hawks. Buckeye in a zone here on a trap near half court. And they're going to say he went over and back. Coach Schleybaugh arguing for a tip against the Buckeye defense, who forces a turnover.
I think it was more of a bump than a tip.
Clock frozen at 23.9 here, as it'll be Egan at point. Trying to go for one more possession now, getting a screen at the top, being closely met now. Trying to break away for the open layup. He gets it off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Hiland. Here comes Caleb Yoder with the ball, throwing it now to the left side. Nice pass over to Zerger in transition. Zerger can't convert. 4 seconds remain. Here comes Egan with the last second shot, and it's good to end the quarter. So the Hawks got up big early on, but Buckeye Trail able to work back. Egan with 5 points. It's 16-11 Hiland when we return.
Introducing Uncle Primo's, where culinary expertise meets passion. Uncle Primo's, where we're crafting outstanding steaks and succulent seafood like never before. Our passion for the perfect dish is unmatched. We take pride in every Italian creation, boasting our lasagna as unbeatable. And our Primo salad, a timeless classic, always fresh, always delicious. Good food and good company, because here we're making restaurant history one dish at a time. Welcome to Daystar Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Malvern, Ohio, your ultimate destination for automotive excellence. Get behind the wheel of your dreams for our exclusive lineup of top quality vehicles. From sleek sedans to rugged SUVs, we have something for every driver. Explore our wide selection of premium cars and let our expert team help you find the perfect match. Don't settle for ordinary. Upgrade to extraordinary at Daystar Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Malvern.
Football there, football there, football everywhere! What? How is that a flag?
He landed on him after the sack. That's roughing the passer.
Huh. Okay, what if he hit him high?
Roughing the passer.
And low?
Roughing the passer.
Well, what if he couldn't stop his body like a human, so he ends up trampling him, and then he's like, oh no, and he tries to go back, and he tramples him some more, and he's like, I'm so sorry, I'm a buffalo. I don't know my strength compared to you.
Wait, what?
Come on, ref, let the boys play!
We understand the challenges families face today. Insurance can be confusing, and sometimes you're afraid to make the wrong move. Well, the Tuscarawas Insurance Professionals are here to make it easy. Our trusted staff will walk you through everything you need to know to make your decision easier for you. All our energy, commitment, and efforts are focused on you, the client, for your satisfaction. Learn more. Visit TuskInsurance.com or one of our 3 convenient locations: New Philly, Strasburg, and Sugar Creek.
Lodge Vision Technologies is a locally owned IT service management group in Winesburg, Ohio. If your small business has technology needs ranging from workstation setups to network management, filtering, and cybersecurity, Lodge Vision Technologies has the team and experience to create a solution unique to your business. Our goal is to simplify your business by taking the complexity and difficulty out of technology. Contact Lodge Vision Technologies and experience a true peace of mind with all of your technology needs.
It's March, baby, and Simpson Heating and Cooling is bringing the heat. And the shot is up. The shot is up. You call that a shot? Why don't we get somebody to teach these guys about the game of hoops?
What do you think, Coach?
So I thought you said these guys were all-stars.
They are a lot more professional here in their installation. Check out this installation. He's got 1 turn. He makes 2 turns. Wow! Sweet banana. We have got a full installation.
Now I see what you meant when you were talking about all-stars. These guys know what they're doing.
Somebody call for an all-star?
When madness hits your home, choose Simpson.
Ready to find your dream home? At Willis Group Realty, we make the journey simple and stress-free. Whether it's your first home, forever home, or something in between, our friendly agents are with you every step of the way. Trusted expertise, personal service, and a love for community. That's the Willis difference. Discover the joy of home with Willis Group Realty.
Well, a fast-moving first quarter here in Claymont High School. The Hiland Hawks up to a 16-11 lead against the Buckeye Trail Warriors, Rick, with most of the offensive production coming early on from Caleb Mishler.
Oh, the three-point play was good for Hiland in that quarter. They hit 4 threes in that quarter alone, Mitch. But once Buckeye Trail called that timeout, they got right back into the ball game. They're only down 5 to start the second quarter.
Mishler coming into today's game averaging 8 points per contest. He's already at 14. But as you mentioned, the Warriors able to fight their way back here with the likes of Kyer Egan, the team's leading scorer at 15.4 points per game. Getting a couple of baskets here, including the last one of the opening quarter. To start the second, the Warriors have the ball now, a one-man press here up against Carson Hastings, a sophomore. Hastings trying to work around a double team, he can't. Here come the Hawks. Hawks moving down the floor here. It's in the hands of C.J. Yoder, the 6th man for Hiland. They look now here inside. Yoder tried to get inside the paint. He lost the ball. They kick it back over to the left wing.
Warriors still in that zone.
In the corner now, a wide open look here. They try to get it to Zerger. Zerger throws it to the corner. Three-point attempt is no good off the front side. Gets his own rebound and puts it back up for a foul. It's C.J. Yoder going to the line.
Yoder misses the shot, but he follows it up. There's Yoder with the shot. He misses it, but he follows his own shot up, puts it up. He's going to go to the line for two.
C.J. Yoder, a 6'2 senior with the first free throw attempts of the game. First one is good. Makes it 17-11 Hiland.
Substitutions in for the Hawks. Number 15, Miller back in the lineup. Number 45, Shetler in for the Hawks.
Second free throw by Yoder is good. It's 18-11 now. Yoder with his first 2 points of the game. Now here come the Warriors. It's Sammy Brown at point now, trying to find the layup. It's off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Alex Miller. Miller kicks it over now. A open look here inside, driving and blocked.
That one's knocked out of bounds there by Eric.
Eric as Schrock tried to go inside against the 6'9 senior.
Long arm of the law in there, rejecting that one.
Take a look at the defensive replay, brought to you by Mount Hope Fence.
Here's the drive, but then here comes Mr. Eric out of nowhere to knock it out of bounds.
Kyer Egan returns to the game for Buckeye, replacing Carson Hastings. A wide open look here from the top for Caleb Yoder is missed and tipped by Hiland's number 45. That is Reagan Shetler. A three-point attempt is missed, and Shetler tips it again. Third chance for Hiland.
It's 3 offensive boards in a row there for the Hawks.
Yoder gets it back to the top here. They try to find it over to Alex Miller. Miller driving inside the paint, kicks it over here. And
another rejection by Eric.
Swats it again.
There's Eric inside, just taking up everything in the middle. Comes out of nowhere and knocks it out of bounds.
And Eric coming into this game averaging 3 blocks per game. As Hiland tried to find the man inside, they're saying it's out of bounds off of Buckeye.
Oh, he's got 2 already in this game, so he's on course to keep that average alive.
Miller will inbound the ball from under for Hiland. Another man open at the top here, and it will be Ashton Schrock with the basketball. Back over to Miller. Miller driving inside. He will be bumped and go to the line. As a foul looks like it'll be on number 50, Buxton Johnson.
Good penetration this time by Miller. Kind of hangs in the air, waits for the defender to foul him before he shoots it, so he'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Johnson with his second foul charge. It'll be Miller now shooting from the free throw line. First one good to make it 19-11. Chris Loudon returns to the game now sleeveless. Started the game with a long sleeve undershirt, and the second free throw coming up for Miller, the reigning All-Ohio Special Mention player. It's good, as Miller now has his first 2 points to make it a 9-point lead. Hiland keeping on a 2-man press as Kyer Egan brings it up, tries to get a screen from Eric. Lost the basketball now. Here comes the Hawks on the fast break here. Yoder loses his footing. Hiland wanted a foul, and the ball is tipped up. And it's back into the hands of Loudon. Loudon swings it over, throws it right over to Zerger. And Zerger is fouled by Sammy Brown.
That's Brown's first foul. We got just as many turnovers as we do points in this quarter.
So the Hawks out to a 9-point lead here early in the second quarter. You mentioned turnovers galore, not just from Buckeye as well. Hiland's been forced into a few mistakes here as it's back over to Zerger. Like that one again. Egan tried to work inside as he's being guarded closely by Schrock. Egan, ball popping away from him. It's now in the hands of Yoder. Yoder over to Miller on the layup. He misses. Rebound picked up by Schrock here. Nice pass over to Caleb Yoder. And Greg Strasser wants another timeout. We'll take a timeout here as well. Hiland up 11 over Buckeye with 5:22 left in the second quarter.
Wouldn't it be nice if everything was easy? Primetime Health Plan is easy to choose and easy to use. That's why we've had the highest customer service rating for 10 straight years. Call 330-363-7407 to get all the benefits you deserve. Medicare made easy with Primetime Health Plan. Primetime Health Plan is an HMO POS plan with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in Primetime Health Plan depends on contract renewal. Every year, Medicare evaluates plans based on a 5-star rating system. Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit waynedoor.com for a free quote today.
Introducing Mount Hope Fence. Elevate your outdoors with our premier fences, beautiful pergolas, and captivating decks. We're your local experts on outdoor transformations, security, style, and serenity. We have it all. Let us bring your outdoor dreams to life. Mount Hope Fence, your space, your sanctuary. 7102 County Highway 77 in Millersburg and 644 Killian Road in Akron. Mount Hope Fence. We have the inside on the outdoors.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Rightmark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Rightmark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
With Bell Store's Bell Buddy Rewards, you save in-store and at the pump. New members receive 20 cents off per gallon as a welcome gift. Everyday savings are made easy. Instantly enjoy 3 cents off per gallon just for being a member. When you spend $25 in store, unlock an extra 5 cents off per gallon on your next fill-up. Buy 5, get 1 free. Track your drinks and earn free coffee, fountain, icy, and espresso with drink clubs. So start saving today. Download the Bell Stores app and sign up for Bell Buddy Rewards.
Dumont Sporting Goods has been outfitting winning teams since 1977. Put Doug Clark and his experienced staff to work for your team. See them for school jackets, silk screening, and embroidery. Dumont's is especially proud to be your exclusive area Russell Athletic Team Specialist. All of the name brands you love close to home. That's Dumont's Sporting Goods on Tuscarawas Avenue in downtown Dover. Team Specialist since 1977.
Coming back to Claymont High School here, let's take a look at our cheer cam, brought to you by Simpson Heating and Cooling. The likes of Buckeye Trail and Hiland here, represented in the final game of the IVC Showcase.
Nice crowd on hand here for this final game.
Many of Tuscarawas County's finest here to represent their respective teams. We mentioned 6 games already in the books today here, 5 of them won by representative teams of the IVC South. Trail, the North champions this year for the first time in their tenure with the IVC. It's also their first conference championship since Greg Strasser, their head coach, was a member of the team. And another turnover there forced by Hiland. It's Ryan Zerger taking the ball up against Eric, and Eric able to block him at the rim, but it's picked up again, and a foul will send Alex Miller to the line. Eric just continuing to dominate inside the paint defensively.
There's a big man going for big man, but Eric wins that battle. But Miller there to clean it up, go to the line, shoot 2.
I'll tell you what, it's not often that Ryan Zerger, the 6'7" sophomore, has somebody taller than him working against him on the floor.
Yeah, he went up and was challenged by Eric, and Eric knocked it back for his 3rd block in the game.
That was the last foul, by the way, for the Warriors to give this quarter, so every ensuing foul will put Hiland in the bonus. Hawks have yet to foul the Warriors here in the second quarter, as Alex Miller's second free throw is good. He made the first to make it a 24-11 lead for Hiland.
Just methodically increasing that lead.
Hawks have outscored the Warriors 10-2 here so far in the second, and still playing aggressively here now. It's Hastings going up against Schrock, who forces a turnover out of bounds.
That is the 6th turnover in this quarter. That's 13 turnovers so far in the game for Buckeye Trail. That's that pressure from Hiland.
So after forcing the turnover, Schrock working the point there, nearly lost it on the throw over to Miller. Miller getting it back at the top of the key, fake the three, then he throws over to Schrock on the right wing. Kick to the corner, Zerger. Trying to work inside the paint, kicks it out to Schrock. Schrock driving inside. Buckeye wanted to travel there. Mishler for three, and he gets it again. That's Caleb Mishler with his 5th three-pointer of the night.
17 on the evening so far, and we're not even to halftime.
Egan needing to cross half court, he does. At the halfway mark here of the second quarter, Hiland already up 16. Egan trying to drive inside. He raised the elbow.
Another turnover.
And called for the offensive foul.
Here you go with the Hawks. Perfect position to take the charge. Another turnover. Buckeye Trail's only attempted one shot in this quarter.
Because of the suffocating Hiland defense, most of the period, as you mentioned, being spent with the Hawks on offense. Another look here from Mishler. Throws it to Zerger inside. Kicks it back out. Miller driving in. Gives it to the big man. The big man couldn't come up with it. Gets it right back. Stuck in the corner. He throws it out of bounds off of Chris Loudon.
That's a nice pass that time by Miller, but Zerger just wasn't ready for it.
He threw it off of Hastings there, so it'll be out of bounds at 3:47 until the second quarter. Zerger coming over from Canton Glen Oak High School for the Hawks program. Three-pointer is missed. Ball tipped up in the air again and rebounded by Egan. We've seen that a few times here tonight where Hiland gets those second and third chances off tip rebounds. Egan gets it over to Loudon. Now they have Elliot Eric working the point here near the top. They try to get up to Egan now. Egan driving inside. Floater is no good, and it's rebounded by Hiland. Here comes Ashton Schrock, throwing it over to C.J. Yoder back in the game. Mishler for three from the left wing. Off the backside, rebounded by Hastings. Carson Hastings trying to drive inside the paint and blocked from behind by Ryan Zerger.
Buckeye Trail running into a cold streak here. They haven't even scored in this quarter.
Henry Schleybaugh is back in the game for Hiland. You mentioned it there. The Hawks outscoring the Warriors 13 points here as the three-pointer is missed by Rominger. Schrock keeping pace now. They throw it over to the baseline. Schrock looking inside. Schrock up and under is no good. Zerger's putback is no good. Gets a second chance to make it an 18-point lead for Hiland. Hastings losing his footing against the defender. A jump ball is called, and it's going back to the Hawks.
Another turnover for the Warriors.
Well, Mark Schlebaugh's defense has suffocated this Buckeye Trail offense all night. The Warriors came into tonight averaging just over 64 points a game. They only have 11 here through a quarter and a half.
And they're scoreless in the second quarter, and there's only 2 minutes and 33 seconds left.
Hiland will return it from the sideline as Yoder throws it inside to Schrock. And get it over to Mishler. Mishler already with 17 points on the game. Hiland moving the ball quick around here. Schleybaugh for three, no good. Rebounded by Connor Egan. Egan now working against the one-man press as the ball is in the hands of Chris Loudon. And Buckeye trying to look for their first points of the quarter here as they have a trap here up against Schley ball. They knock it out of bounds. It's high. No, it's Buckeye ball.
Suffocating defense once again by the Hawks.
We're under 2 minutes now. Some substitutions here. We'll take Caleb Mishler out of the game. And it'll be Chris Loudon alongside Elliot Eric, the big man again having to work point here as the ball is knocked away from behind, out of bounds by Miller. Kyra Egan now being guarded by Caleb Yoder, trying to get the screen from Eric, and a foul will be called, I believe, on Ryan Zerger. And that'll be number 35's first of the period.
Come out to jump the ball on that trap, but he opened up and picking up the foul for the Hawks.
We've said it already in this quarter, the Warriors not spending a lot of time here offensively, and when they do, possessions have been short because of this Hiland defense that keeps giving them fits. Egan trying to make something here. Over to Eric. Eric off the glass.
Nice move there that time by Eric. Good feed inside. He makes the first bucket of the second quarter.
29-13 now. Eric with a team high 6 points here. They find Zerger. No, it's tipped out of bounds, and they'll say it's Buckeye ball. With 1:12 remaining until halftime.
Number 45, Reagan Shetler back in the lineup for the Hawks.
Getting close to our Ferris halftime report here. We'll go over some of the numbers and what we saw in the first half. And as we see Buckeye trying to get some offense going here late in the second quarter. 3 from the corner is airballed. Picked up quickly by Miller. Here comes Miller on the fast break. Kicks it over to Yoder, who makes the layup. 18-point lead for Hiland. Yoder has 4 points. Sammy Brown on the point now for Buckeye with 40 seconds left. They'll swing it over here to Egan. Egan trying to find Loudon inside in an awkward angle, but he makes the basket.
Good pass, good look inside for the easy 2.
Loudon with 4 points, half a minute to go, and Hiland will hold for the final shot. Loudon trying to add some pressure here to Schrock, but they kick it over to Alex Miller. This backcourt of Miller and Schrock well experienced. And they'll find the man inside. It's a look here. Trying to get it out with 5 seconds left. Floater is no good. Picked up though by Yoder, who throws it back up and in. Caleb Yoder with a final shot and an exclamation point on a dominant second quarter for Hiland. 33-15. The Hawks lead the Buckeye Trail Warriors in this IVC Showcase Final here on Big Time Sports.
Beaver Constructors is a full-service general contractor delivering top-notch commercial construction management, general contracting, and design-build services across Ohio. We prioritize doing things the right way, ensuring the highest quality in every project from critical infrastructure to facility improvements. Beaver Excavating excels in heavy civil contracting for commercial, industrial, and transportation sectors. We believe in making a positive impact through community involvement and client satisfaction. Discover Little Caesars Pizza in New Philadelphia. Indulge in our delectable pizza varieties perfect for pickup or delivery. From classic pepperoni to mouth-watering supreme. Plus, we have wings, crazy bread, and much, much more. Enjoy the convenience and great taste of Little Caesars Pizza. Little Caesars, 539 West High Avenue in New Philadelphia. Bringing you quality and convenience, so don't settle for anything less than the best. Little Caesars.
Oak Shadows Golf Club is a premier 18-hole course that will surely bring your group back for another fun round. Oak Shadows offers panoramic views and is suitable for all skill levels. Our bent grass fairways, tees, and greens will offer you a comfortable and enjoyable experience. For your tee time, call 330-343-2426 or at oakshadowsgolf@gmail.com.
The other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Welcome to Action Extreme Sports, Northeast Ohio's top dealer for Gas, KTM, Kimco, Landmaster, and YCF. Check out our awesome selection of motorcycles, dirt bikes, ATVs, UTVs, and electric bikes. New or used, we've got it all. Located in New Philadelphia, near Canton and Akron. Visit or call us today for unbeatable sales, service, parts, and financing. Action Extreme Sports, your adventure starts here.
It's March, baby, and Simpson Heating and Cooling is bringing the heat. And the shot is up. The shot is up. You call that a shot? Why don't we get somebody to teach these guys about the game of hoops?
What do you think, Coach?
So I thought you said these guys were all-stars.
They are a lot more professional here in their installation. Check out this installation. He's got one turn. He makes two turns. Wow! Sweet banana, we have got a full installation.
Now I see what you meant when you were talking about all-stars. These guys know what they're doing.
Somebody call for an all-star?
When madness hits your home, choose Simpson.
We welcome you back here to Claymont High School. It is halftime with the Hiland Hawks leading the Buckeye Trail Warriors 33-15 in this final game of the boys IVC Showcase. Mitch Spinell alongside Rick Ridgway here. And Rick, from the opening tip, it felt like Hiland was just in complete control over this Buckeye squad.
Oh, without a doubt. You know, they went out to a 9-0 lead. Buckeye Trail calls timeout. They start scoring a little bit, but second half was all Hiland.
This halftime report brought to you by our friends at Ferris Sales Service Parts and Body Shop. Let's take a look at some of the numbers here because it really shows how clean Hiland is playing and just giving this Trail offense a lot of fits defensively.
Well, you can see Buckeye Trail was 7 out of 19 from the field. Hiland 11 out of 32. Free throws, Buckeye Trail didn't go to the line, but Hiland was 6 of 6. Fouls, Buckeye Trail 5, Hiland 1. Rebounds pretty even, 12 for Buckeye Trail, 15 for Hiland. But the big thing is the 15 turnovers for Buckeye Trail. Hiland's got 7, and from the 3, Hiland's made 5 threes compared to just 1 for Buckeye Trail. So that's why we have this big 18-point difference in the ball game.
You mentioned that three-point shooting for the Hawks. 5 of them coming courtesy of Caleb Mishler, who's outscoring the entire Trail team himself with 17 points on the game so far. Meanwhile, Elian Eric, the big man from Buckeye Trail, currently leading the Warriors with 6 points. When we return, we'll see if the Hawks can continue their dominance here in the second half of the final game of the 2026 IVC Boys Basketball Showcase here at Claymont High School. It's high school basketball action here on Big Time Sports.
Here, let me help you move all your stuff to your car.
I can't believe you got me approved today. Everywhere I went, I couldn't get anything going, man. This is awesome.
Hey, what do you do for work again, man? You have some tape in here, some rope.
I'm gonna need some help right here, though. This thing's heavy.
What do you have in here, man? It seems like you almost have a body or something.
Like I said, just mind your business.
No judgment here. We will beat up the bank, get you the best rate and payment.
Wouldn't it be nice if everything was easy? Primetime Health Plan is easy to choose and easy to use. That's why we've had the highest customer service rating for 10 straight years. Call 330-363-7407 to get all the benefits you deserve. Medicare made easy with Primetime Health Plan. Primetime Health Plan is an HMO POS plan with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in Primetime Health Plan depends on contract renewal. Every year, Medicare evaluates plans based on a 5-star rating system.
Not like your average high school. You start with something that you love.
Just getting hands-on is way different from sitting in a classroom.
Every day's different. You come across a problem, you have to tackle that problem, you have to figure out how to tackle the problem.
Skills I've acquired through just my lab in itself have been mind-blowing. Definitely here at Buckeye, they prepare you for any situation that you could go into after high school.
Charlie Jones here for Malkwitz Tavern. The very best in steaks or pork chops are at Malkwitz Tavern in Strasburg. Served on a sizzling platter to enhance your steak, you will soon agree it's the best. Our pasta with our homemade sauce and succulent seafood are also favorites. Don't be shy. Give Malkwitz Tavern a try. I'll see you there soon.
This is Dover Brake Inc., a legacy spanning 3 generations at 9670 State Route 250 Northwest in Strasburg, Ohio. Your dedicated brake specialists committed to top-notch truck maintenance. Trust us for unmatched expertise and service. Your safety on the road is our priority. For information on service, parts, and a lot more, log on to DoverBrakeInc.com, where generations of excellence meet truck maintenance perfection.
With Bell Store's Bell Buddy Rewards, you save in-store and at the pump. New members receive 20 cents off per gallon as a welcome gift. Everyday savings are made easy. Instantly enjoy 3 cents off per gallon just for being a member. When you spend $25 in store, unlock an extra 5 cents off per gallon on your next fill-up. Buy 5, get 1 free. Track your drinks and earn free coffee, fountain, icy, and espresso with drink clubs. So start saving today. Download the Bell Stores app and sign up for Bell Buddy Rewards.
Here, let me help you move all your stuff to your new car.
I can't believe you got me approved today. Everywhere I went, I couldn't get anything going, man. This is awesome.
Hey, what do you do for work again, man? You have some tape in here, some rope.
I'm gonna need some help right here, though. This thing's heavy.
What do you have in here, man? It seems like you almost have a body or something.
Like I said, just mind your business.
No judgment here. We will beat up the bank, get you the best rate and payment.
Well, it was a dominant first half for the Hiland Hawks, up 33-15 over the Buckeye Trail Warriors in this IVC Showcase final. Rick, when you look at where Buckeye Trail is going into the second half, your coach Greg Strasser, what are you telling them in the locker room to try and keep them in the game?
Well, we're going to have to handle the basketball just a little bit better. 15 turnovers the first half is unacceptable. That's what's going to put you in holes like this. So we have to handle the basketball, at least good shots. You turn the ball over 15 times. That's 15 possessions. You didn't even get an attempt.
One of the biggest tests for the Buckeye Trail Warriors going into this season, we mentioned their first IVC championship winning season as members of the conference, joining back in 2018. Buckeye Trail and Hiland facing off 4 times before tonight, with Hiland winning all 4. Looking for a 5th victory here tonight as Chris Loudon's first 3 jumps off the back of the rim and goes in.
Shooter's touch right there, Mitch. That's a good start for the Warriors.
Loudon now at 7 points here. It's 33-18 as Hiland returns to the offensive side. Ryan Zerger up against Eric, and his shot goes over this time, and it's no good. Rebounded by the Hawks. We saw Eric block a couple of Zerger shots earlier in the first half, and Caleb Mishler is still red hot coming out of the locker room.
Well, I wonder if Buckeye Trail coach mentioned anything about finding him.
20 points already for Caleb Mishler. He has 6 3-pointers on the night as Egan throws that one out of bounds after
another costly turnover, out of control. Looking for the foul, didn't get it. Tosses it out of bounds. Coach Strasser wanted to question the referee, had his hands. What kind of call was that?
Nevertheless, Hiland getting the ball back here. Now in the hands of Ashton Schrock, who kicks it out to Alex Miller on the right wing. Miller has done a good job driving inside tonight, but it's stolen by the Warriors. Off the deflection, it's Loudon, and Loudon stepped out of bounds. We've seen that a few times tonight, Rick, where the Warriors have forced turnovers at points against the Hawks, but it seems like every time they get a breakaway, it's Hiland snatching the ball right back.
Yeah, they just seem to be going out of control, Mitch. Once again, that's a second turnover here for the Warriors.
Now drive inside for Yoder, up and under from Eric. It's no good, but it's picked up once again by Hiland. Another second chance. Now it's Eric on the defensive side against Zerger. Zerger going back up once again with the left hand. He gets the advantage that time.
Good battle inside between those two, but Zerger wins that one.
Zerger gets 4 points now. The ball dribbled off of Egan's foot. Another fast break here. Loudon trying to catch up here, but another basket at the hands of Ashton Schrock as the ball kicks away. So it's 40-18.
And Buckeye Trail starting this quarter like they did the previous two with turnovers.
Soft press here for Hiland now. It's back over to Kyer Egan, the team's leading scorer on the season, who's had a bit of a tough night so far, only 5 points. His three-point attempt is short. Here comes Hiland on transition. Ashton Schrock on the drive, throws it right over to Buckeye, but a foul is called. Greg Strasser can't believe it on the sideline as he...
That foul's going to go against Sammy Brown, and that's his third.
Brown will not come out of the game now. It will be Rominger, replaced by Buxton Johnson, the 6'4 junior. And now Brown will be taken out in favor of Carson Hastings, the sophomore. Hastings, the brother of Austin Hastings, who was an All-Ohio Special Mention player last season, alongside Alex Miller for Hiland. Hawks swinging it around here. Schrock met by a triple team, kicks it back out to Miller. Miller driving inside the paint against Johnson.
Good hesitation that time by Miller.
42-18. Alex Miller with 6 points on the game. And Kyer Egan back to the point here as he is guarded closely by C.J. Yoder. Ball now in the hands of Johnson. Johnson working against Mishler. Gives it right back to Egan. Egan back to Johnson. Johnson driving baseline, and he misses the jumper. Rebounded by Zerger.
Missed opportunity right there for the Warriors. Point blank shot.
Mishler launches again. Why not? 7 3-pointers for Caleb Mishler. The Hawks are up 27 midway through the third. And the ball dribbled off of the foot of Carson Hastings. And another timeout called by Strasser. Let's take a look at that last Mishler three-pointer.
You need to locate him. I mean, he's hit 7 threes. You'd think you'd know where he is. Wherever he's at on the floor, somebody'd be on him.
Big play replay brought to you by Domino's. Both teams in a timeout, so are we here with 4:44 left in the third, and the Hawks up big.
Thinking about selling your car? Make it fun at Ferris Chevy Toyota. We buy all cars, any truck, any SUV, and we pay top dollar, even if you don't buy from us. It's fast, easy, and yes, car buying is fun at Ferris. Visit us on the Wabash in New Philadelphia or start online at ferrischevytoyota.com. Ferris Chevy Toyota on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
Dumont Sporting Goods has been outfitting winning teams since 1977. Put Doug Clark and his experienced staff to work for your team. See them for school jackets, silk screening, and embroidery. Dumont's is especially proud to be your exclusive area Russell Athletic Team Specialist. All of the name brands you love close to home. That's Dumont's Sporting Goods on Tuscarawas Avenue in downtown Dover. Team specialist since 1977.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Rightmark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Rightmark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
Unleash the champion in you at T-County Boxing Academy. From beginners to seasoned pros, our classes are tailored for every age and skill level. Get ready to jab, hook, and cross your way to greatness with our expert trainers. Join a community where everyone is welcome to embrace the power within. It's not just a workout, it's a journey to a stronger, more confident you. T-County Boxing Academy, where champions are made. Sign up now and step into the ring of endless possibilities.
Beaver Constructors is a full-service general contractor delivering top-notch commercial construction management, general contracting, and design-build services across Ohio. We prioritize doing things the right way, ensuring the highest quality in every project from critical infrastructure to facility improvements. Beaver Excavating excels in heavy civil contracting for commercial, industrial, and transportation sectors. We believe in making a positive impact through community involvement and client satisfaction.
Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today. Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today.
When it comes to your health, trust the expertise close to home. Pomerene Hospital, nationally recognized for excellence in community health, serves Tuscarawas and Holmes counties with compassionate, specialized care. From pain management to gastroenterology and to women's health, our local offices are just minutes away. Pomerene Hospital, where advanced medicine meets a commitment to our neighbors. Learn more at pomerenehospital.org.
We're back here at Claymont, the final game of the IVC showcase. And it's the Hiland Hawks just dominating the Buckeye Trail Warriors 45-18. Rick, 23 points already for Caleb Mishler on 7 3-point shots.
Yes, he's not being bashful at all tonight. I mean, I think he's only missed like one shot. But the thing is, Buckeye Trail needs to locate him and have somebody on him at all times. If he's going over to sit down, send somebody with him.
We mentioned here, as Mishler is still in the game, he came into tonight averaging just 8 points. He's already tripled that total.
And he's outscored Buckeye Trail by 5 himself.
And look who just shot it again.
What's his name?
Caleb Mishler, 26 points on the night.
I'm sure Buckeye Trail's going to remember that name.
And it'll be Loudon now with the ball, and he's met closely by Alex Miller. The ball will be remaining with Trail. Sammy Brown back in the game, replacing Hastings. And much like the second quarter, Buckeye Trail not spending a lot of time on offense just because the Hawks have forced an onslaught of turnovers.
4 turnovers so far in the quarter. That's a turnover a minute.
Loudon now jumps from mid-range. It's no good. Rebounded by Brown as the ball is knocked about. No, it stays in bounds, and Brown picks it up against Ashton Schrock. Brown needing to get a shot off. He does, and it's just off the rim. No good. And now they're going to call Brown for the foul, I think.
That's on Brown. That's his 4th.
Hearing a few of the Buckeye Trail faithful giving their thoughts on the call is.
That's who it was on. Sammy Brown picks up his 4th, so he'll be going back to the bench.
What could and what has to be a frustrating night for the Buckeye Trail fans coming up all the way from Lower City. A 45-minute drive here to Uricksville. About a 38-minute drive from here to Berlin, where the Hawks reside. Mishler from the corner. That time no good. Here comes Buckeye now in the hands of Easton Rominger, scoreless tonight. And he misses that 3 on the short off the rim. Zerger taking it coast to coast, and the big man tips it up again, no good. Loudon being met by the double team, picking up his dribble. Tried to find Johnson over there, and the Hawks pick it up. Here comes Zerger. Kicks it over to Miller. Miller on the off the glass.
Nice feed that time by Zerker to Miller. Unselfish basketball.
50-18 here on the Wayne Garage Door scoreboard as a foul is called against Hiland and the Buckeye faithful.
Foul's going to go against C.J. Yoder.
Sharing their thoughts on the call as some substitutions being made for Hiland. With Mishler and Zerger being out, taken to the bench. Christian Mullet, number 14 for Hiland, getting his first action of the game. It's Loudon being guarded by Miller. Loudon dribbling inside. They try to get it over to a look here for Connor Egan. A 3 is shot by Egan. Egan trying to throw it over to his brother, and it's out of bounds. You have Connor Egan at number 13, Kyer Egan, number 33 for the Warriors. Look now for Mullet inside. He kicks it back out. It's into the hands of Caleb Yoder. Ball nearly knocked away by Buckeye. It's back over to the Hawks. Ashton Schrock working inside near the paint now. It's thrown over. A three-point attempt is no good. Rebounded by Eric. And the ball deflected near the half-court line, knocked out of bounds. They said it's off of Hiland. That was number 45, Reagan Shetler, returning on the defensive effort.
Buckeye Trail retains possession. They've only scored 3 points so far in this quarter.
Trail had 11 points following the end of the first quarter. Has not scored much since as the Hawks continue that suffocating defensive effort, particularly on the full court press. Egan trying to throw it inside. Ball stolen again. Hawks on the fast break now. Up over to the corner. A three-point attempt is no good for Miller. Miller knocks it out of bounds. No, they say it's with the Hawks still.
Unselfish basketball that time by the Hawks. Pass inside to number 45, Shetler, but he kicks it right back out to Miller.
Shetler, part of the senior secondary core for Hiland. Three-pointer is no good. That was shot by Caleb Yoder. Egan now taking the ball down floor for Buckeye with 90 seconds left in the third. Three-point attempt from the corner, no good. That was courtesy of Connor Egan. And the ball knocked away here. It's up for grabs, and it's picked up by Hiland. Thrown to the corner. Mullet for three. In and out by the lefty. Rebounded, back to Mullet. They'll kick it over to Miller. Miller for three. And the running clock is in effect here at Claymont. It's a 35-point lead for Berlin Hiland. Loudon at point again for Buckeye. They get it over to Kyer Egan. Egan throwing it to Loudon inside the paint now. He's met over to Eric, and Eric puts on the slam.
Good ball movement that time by the Warriors. Hawks took a chance. Turned out to be costly as Eric just throws one down.
Eric with 8 points on the night as the Hawks slow things down here. Caleb Yoder with the basketball, kicking it back over to Alex Miller. Last 10 seconds here of the quarter. Miller working around, finds Mullet again. Needs to get a shot off here with 3 seconds left. Mullet doesn't know how much time's left. He throws it out of bounds, and that's the end of the third quarter. And so Hiland continuing to dominate here. Final 8 minutes coming up here on Big Time Sports with Hiland up 33 on Buckeye Trail.
Welcome to PAC Oil Drilling, your local energy partner. Embrace the benefits of domestic oil production with us. We pride ourselves on safe and environmentally responsible practices, ensuring minimal impact on Ohio's beautiful landscape. Our dedicated team is committed to meeting energy demands while preserving nature's beauty. PAC Drilling is a big supporter of high school athletics and academics. We wish our athletes the very best on the field and in the classroom.
So much faster in the comfort of your own home. It's good to be.
It's not easy caring for an aging parent. At Ember Complete Home Health Care in Uricksville, we can help you full-time or just a few hours a week. We can develop a customized care plan. Call 740-922-6888 or learn more at embercomplete.com.
Looking for a Ford? Head to Parkway Ford in Dover, Ohio, just a quick drive from Canton. We're your hometown hub for new and used cars, expert service, and financing made easy. Whether you're buying, leasing, servicing, or selling, our team is here to help. No pressure, just great deals and even better people. Serving drivers from Tuscarawas, Stark, and Summit counties, we do business your way, the right way, the Parkway way. Come see us in Dover.
We are farmers.
Come to Sammy Sue's Barbecue. Located at 237 West Front Street, Dover, with a full-service bar. We offer carry-out, catering, and a dine-in area. We do take reservations Monday through Wednesday.
It's the best for me and you, Sammy's Barbecue.
Our barbecue is true barbecue. We smoke all of our own meats in-house with our homemade rubs and match it perfectly with our sweet barbecue sauce. Come and see us soon.
We welcome you back here to Claymont High School. It's the start of the fourth quarter upcoming here. A 33-point lead for Hiland over Buckeye Trail in this final game of the IVC Showcase. As we look at some of the fans here on our Dover Dental Group fan cam, the Buckeye Trail fans coming all the way to Claymont and, hoping they would have had a better result tonight, but that shouldn't take away from the success that Greg Strasser has had this year for the Warriors.
No, you can't let one game determine your season. They've had a very good season going so far. They just ran into a really tough Hiland defensive pressure team tonight, causing a lot of turnovers.
This is Buckeye Trail's first time in the final game of the IVC Showcase. They won their first conference championship as members of the IVC this year. Their first conference title since 2010, back in the days of Greg Strasser when he played for BT. Meanwhile, the Hawks, they mentioned it in the beginning of the broadcast, and we're trying to verify it now. Around the 26th or 27th conference championship victory for the Hawks, who have been a long-time team here in the IVC. At the 33-point mark, the running clock still in effect here as we are in the final period. Much of Hiland's secondary unit here getting some varsity time. But we're seeing here Caleb Mishler back in the game now for the Hawks. The game high 26 points as Zerger now also back into the game here. Misses the layup here. Buxton Johnson throwing it down court. They try to find Eric inside. It's tipped out of bounds by Zerger.
Clock's still running. 33-point lead here for the Hawks.
Yeah, the running clock does not turn off until the Warriors, in this case, would be able to trim the lead down below 30 points. And a Browns pass is tipped by Yoder, but back into the hands of Buxton Johnson. Loudon lost his dribble there and now needing to find the open man, trying to find Brown. Back over to Loudon off the tip. Loudon driving inside against Schrock. He is bumped and will go to the line.
Go to the line, shoot two. Good strong move that time by Buckeye Trail.
Look there on the replay.
Chris Loudon with a strong drive. He's going to go to the line for two.
Chris Loudon coming into tonight's game averaging just over 8 points. Makes the first free throw, one of the top free throw shooters among the Buckeye starting five this year. Loudon averaging 82.4% coming into tonight's game. As Ashton Schrock will exit the game for Hiland. Second free throw by Loudon, good. Makes it a 53-22 result. Caleb Mishler, the leading scorer for Hiland. Working the baseline now as Hiland kicks it over to the right side. Driving baseline is Yoder. They throw it over. A mid-range jumper is no good. That was Zerger on the 10-footer. It's Brown now working the point. Over to Rominger. Still looking for his first basket of the night. Johnson driving baseline. Jumper is short. Johnson hustling for the ball, and it's back into the hands of Mischler. Mischler, the Hiland fans wanting him to add on to his big night. He has 26 points with 7 three-pointers made. Christian Mullet with the right hand, no good. Rebounded by Eric for Trail. Eric, the team's leading rebounder by far at 10.5 rebounds per game, and a bump is called on the Hawks.
Ryan Zerger picking up that blocking foul.
C.J. Yoder heads to the bench for Hiland now as Brown will inbound for Trail. And it's Christian Mullet working the point defense as Zerger steals the ball. He'll go up against Eric again in the paint, and before that, Loudon with an on-floor foul. The clock continuing to run here, nearing the halfway point of this fourth and final quarter. Ryan Zerger averaging 13 points a game this season for the Hawks. Makes that free throw to give himself 5 points on the night. Some more substitutions here for Hiland, including number 21, Andrew Bune, the junior, getting into the game for the first time for the Hawks. Zerger drills both free throws. Lead back up to 33 as we have some more subs here for Hiland. Reagan Shetler, the senior, back into the contest, will replace Zerger, likely ending the sophomore's night. A cross up there by Trail, and that's going to be an out-of-bounds call. It was Kyer Egan on the cross up there as we take a quick timeout. Clock ticking with Hiland up 33. And we're back at it here. Final closing minutes of this.
Ready to find your dream home? At Willis Group Realty, we make the journey simple and stress-free. Whether it's your first home, forever home, or something in between, our friendly agents are with you every step of the way. Trusted expertise, personal service, and a love for community. That's the Willis difference. Discover the joy of home with Willis Group Realty.
We are the First National Bank of Denison. We have been a staple in the community for over 90 years.
Choosing the First National Bank of Denison is the first step to growing your business and reaching your goals.
We are a community bank with local decision makers who live, work, and raise families in your community.
We listen to our customers' short-term, long-term, and financial goals to ensure you achieve the best possible results to help your business grow.
As a community bank, we can't be successful unless our community as a whole is successful. Helping your business achieve success is our greatest reward.
Before making your next deal, come and see me, Jim Wilson, at our Denison location.
Or me, Brian Williams, at our Dover location. And remember, here at the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. First National Bank of Denison, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
If you're looking for a great place to take your gang before or after the game, you gotta try the Yard in Denison. Treat your family to the very best in pizza or pasta or salad. It's delicious. So don't be shy, give the Denison Yard a try. Enjoy good food and good times at the Yard.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
We understand the challenges families face today. Insurance can be confusing, and sometimes you're afraid to make the wrong move. Well, the Tuscarawas insurance professionals are here to make it easy. Our trusted staff will walk you through everything you need to know to make your decision easier for you. All our energy, commitment, and efforts are focused on you, the client, for your satisfaction. Learn more, visit TuscInsurance.com or one of our 3 convenient locations, New Philly, Strasburg, and Sugar Creek.
And we're back at it here. Final closing minutes of this final game of the IVC Showcase as the ball is tipped. The Hawks up 33. A lot of the Hiland secondary in the game now as Mullet tried to find Shetler out of bounds. And so the Hiland Hawks will have beaten every IVC team they have faced this season. They went 12-0 in the regular campaign. And they'll take down this Buckeye Trail team tonight and extend their winning streak as well to 13 games. Christian Mullet on the drive, kicking it over to Shetler. Shetler up against Eric. He'll try to kick it back out. 3-point attempt by Bune is good. Andrew Bune gets his first basket of the game.
And that's the first bucket of the fourth quarter for the Hawks, Mitch.
Kind of amazing to think with some of the dry spells we've seen from Buckeye this second half. The Hawks taking their time getting on the board here as some of the reserves making their way onto the floor here for the Warriors.
Yeah, Hiland's only scored 5 points in this quarter.
Tyson Carpenter, number 3 for Buckeye in the game. It'll also be number 10, Tyler Harrell, working now as Carson Hastings works the point for the Warriors. Connor Egan with the ball there as well. Loudon still in the game as the ball is stolen by Mullet. Mullet up with the left hand. It's good. Christian Mullet's first basket of the game. A long throw here down the floor, and it's out of bounds off the hands of Egan. How many turnovers have you counted here tonight, Rick?
More tonight than I think I've done all season. Buckeye Trail just not handling the basketball at all.
Now, we thought we had called so many turnovers in last night's epic showdown over at Quaker Gym with the New Philadelphia Quakers outlasting Dover. Many here tonight. That ball thrown into the corner. Clock still ticking, just over a minute to go here. 3-point attempt from the left side, no good. That was Carson Weaver into the game now for Hiland. And a nice effort there out of bounds on the hustle by Roman Kachik, the junior.
You know, it's just been a defensive effort here for the Hawks, like you said earlier. Buckeye Trail averaging 64 points a game, and right now they've got 22, and that's probably where they're going to end up.
Hiland on the fast break once again here to Mullet once again with the left hand. Half a minute to go here with Loudon. Trying to get one more basket in. The floater is off the back iron. Picked up by Hiland once again, and might get one more shot in here, trying to get some of their reserves. Some points on the season. Nope, they're going to go and keep the ball away here as the clock ticks down. That'll do it here in the final game of the IVC Boys Showcase, and it's the Hiland Hawks displaying Southern dominance in a 62-22 victory over the North's top team, the Buckeye Trail Warriors. We'll be back with the upcoming post-game report when we return.
Vitamins and minerals, feeding champions since 1983.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit waynedoor.com for a free quote today.
Introducing Mount Hope Fence. Elevate your outdoors with our premier fences, beautiful pergolas, and captivating decks. We're your local experts on outdoor transformations, security, style, and serenity. We have it all. Let us bring your outdoor dreams to life. Mount Hope Fence, your space, your sanctuary. 7102 County Highway 77 in Millersburg and 644 Killian Road in Akron. Mount Hope Fence. We have the inside on the outdoors.
Selling your home is one of the largest transactions you will have in your lifetime. Sure, you could try to sell it yourself, but you can also cut your own hair, but why risk it? There are contracts, inspections, appraisals, financing, marketing, title work, and negotiating. Why not leave it to the professionals at McIntyre Realty, one of the few remaining locally owned real estate companies? As my granddaughter Mason says,
Make the call! Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today. Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today.
The Tusk Rainbow Connection Telethon is Sunday, March 8th. Watch live on Spectrum Channel 15 and on our website. Please help your Tuscarawas County neighbors by bidding on auction items and phoning in your generous pledge. Every dollar raised helps meet the needs of disadvantaged and disabled children and adults in your Tuscarawas community. Find auction items and bidding information at tuskrainbow.org. On behalf of our Tusk community, thank you.
And we're back here at Claymont High School. The final game of the IVC Boys Basketball Showcase is in the books, and the Hiland Hawks taking down the Buckeye Trail Warriors by 40 here in this championship matchup here. Rick, that was just a dominating display by Hiland there from start to finish.
It was just suffocating defense by the Hawks. You know, Buckeye Trail didn't know what hit them from the opening tip-off.
The wrap-up report brought to you by our friends at Altman Hospital. Let's take a look at some of the numbers here. One number in particular, I think you're going to see right from the get-go a huge difference tonight.
Yeah, you know, the big difference in the ball game was the turnovers. There's 27 turnovers by the Buckeye Trail Warriors caused by the Hiland pressure. As you can see, field goals 9 out of 31, free throws 2 for 2, fouls 8, rebounds 22. Hiland, on the other hand, 22 out of 57, 8 for 8, perfect from free throw line, 4 fouls, 24 rebounds, only 9 turnovers. But the 27 turnovers, Mitch, that's over 6 a quarter.
And I'll tell you what, even those with the 40-point victory, 9 turnovers is 10 too many, if you know Coach Mark Schleybaugh.
Oh, without a doubt.
And we go now to our Clars XL player of the game, a guy who is just launching from the start of tonight's tip-off.
Well, that's going to be Caleb Mishler, the player of the game. He had 26 points. He outscored Buckeye Trail by himself.
7 3-pointers for a guy coming in averaging 8 points a night. Congratulations to the senior Caleb Mishler, our Clars XL player of the game. And that's going to do it from us here from the Twin Cities. We thank you for watching IVC Boys Basketball here on Big Time Sports. For our Big Time Sports production crew, as well as Rick Ridgway, I'm Mitch Spinell signing off and thanking you for watching high school basketball here on Big Time Sports.